Hey, this is Mark Williams with Premier Basketball Media, and I am joined by 2017.
2016.
Oh, I am so off. 2016, Aislinn Konig from British Columbia.
Yes.
What part of British Columbia?
Vancouver, BC.
Vancouver, BC. Now, y'all got some pretty good hockey up there.
Our Canucks aren't doing too well.
All right, we won't talk about the Canucks. Let's talk a little bit about y'all came down to the Adidas Nationals. How was your first experience this year?
It was a good experience. It was obviously very exciting. We're the first Canadian team to be down here, and we're all super excited. We didn't perform that well because we had just came off of 12 tournaments of over 3 months, and we were tired and everything. But by the end, we pulled it through and came with 2 wins, and I'm sad to be saying goodbye to my team for the rest of the year. But it was a good experience altogether.
Now, talk to your father, who coaches you. This is the first year for y'all's team, correct? Am I correct on that, if I remember right? Talk about that experience of forming the team and to where you are now.
So we started off with like 16 girls coming into the gym, and we said, okay, we're just going to play and see what happens. So we went through that, and we ended up picking out 12 girls, and one of them decided not to play with us, so we ended up with 11. And we had some of the top ranked girls in BC, and then we had some girls who nobody knew their names. So we practiced for about 2 weeks, and then we were off to our first tournament. And it was a bumpy ride in the beginning, and we didn't do too great because we were still getting to know each other and knowing each other's strengths. But by the end, we were all working really well, and I think it was a really great experience for everyone.
Fantastic. Now, you get a unique opportunity to be coached by your dad. And now your dad's a fiery coach. And
A little bit nuts.
It's little, but you can tell his passion. His passion comes out in his coaching. Talk about that unique relationship that you have with your father, him being your club coach and your dad.
I have to say it's a very complicated relationship. You're always trying to make him proud as your dad, but at the same time you're arguing on the floor. You're like, no, that's not the right play. You can't be doing that. And he definitely pushes me as far as he possibly can because he wants me to be the best I can be, and I appreciate that. But we do hit heads quite a few times.
I'm sure.
A day.
I'm sure a day, a game, a half, a quarter,
A couple minutes.
Yeah, timeouts. All of it together. But that's a unique opportunity, and you'll have memories from that you'll always cherish, and so that's a really cool deal. Now, what high school now in BC? So let's talk a little BC basketball here. Do y'all have high school basketball up there?
Yeah, we do have high school basketball, and it is the same as your guys' regular season, and we have provincials at the end, which work as state, although it's not as big because we just don't have that many high school basketball teams because some schools just don't have the girls for it. But it works about the same as it would down here.
And y'all's provincial, is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, is that what you call it? Okay. Provincial championship is actually in March.
Yeah.
Up there, and got to watch some of it live stream this year and stuff. So a little bit familiar with that. So that's 2016. Let's talk a little bit of recruiting. What are some things that you're looking at as you're going to start making that choices, nailing down, cutting your list down, all that kind of stuff? What are some things you're looking for in a university?
Me as a point guard, I feel that I need to have a really great relationship with my head coach and the assistants. So when I get to know the coaching staff, I have to get along with them really well, and I have to be able to talk to them. And when I do talk to them, it has to be easy flowing conversation because I need that communication, especially on the floor. And then second, it's how they interact with the team. And I need a close-knit team because I have always been playing with girls I've known my whole life. So when I play best when I can really gel with a team and get to know them and become their friends. So those are the biggest two. And then others than that, I would like somewhere that has good academics, and I can excel both in basketball and in academics.
Awesome. Do you know what you plan on studying?
I'm choosing between the physical sciences and like kinesiology, or going into business.
Okay. Now you got a nickname called Ace.
Yes.
Nickname's Ace. Where'd that nickname come from?
Actually, when my parents picked out my name, they knew I was going to play sports. They had already had that all planned out for me. So they sat down. They said, okay, her name's Aislinn. Her last name's Konig. And then her middle name is some Chinese name. I'm not even going to try and say it. And then what does Aislinn sound good? Ace. Ace. That'll be your nickname.
So
There
are
you
you
go.
sure they didn't pick Ace first, then decide to pick your name?
No, I don't think they were creative enough to come up with Aislinn, to be honest.
That's great. So basketball's part of your life.
It is my life, kind of.
it
I
is
don't
your
really have
life.
much else.
Yeah. When you're not on a basketball court, what are some things that you do for fun?
I like to hang out with my friends like everybody else. I have a close knit group of friends that are all part of sports, so they understand what I'm going through, and they never feel like I'm ignoring them because of basketball or anything, and they don't expect me to show up to everything. And I'm very big into art.
Mm-hmm.
I do a lot of painting.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. We'll have to look forward to seeing some of your paintings.
I will send you some.
That would be great. That would be great. If somebody's going to travel up to Vancouver, what's one thing they got to do in Vancouver
Well,
to truly get a Vancouver experience?
Depends on your age.
All right, let's say I'm 30, and I've got 3 kids, and I'm coming to Vancouver.
30
a family
and 3
thing.
kids. You would probably have to go see Science World.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And if you're a little bit on the more conservative side, don't go when they're doing like the body works, because you see a lot of naked bodies. And then probably go up to Whistler.
Yeah.
It has it's a little bit pricey, but it has great views and hiking and stores. So yeah.
Awesome. Last question. What's one thing you want to achieve in your lifetime?
Oh, that's a tough one. I think I want to kind of follow my dad's footsteps and reinvent the way Canada looks at basketball.
Okay. Well, very cool. Good luck with that. Hey, for 2016 Aislinn Konig Ace, this is Mark Williams with Premier Basketball Media.